Good afternoon. I'm McEnerny-Ogle, Mayor for the City of Vancouver, and today is Monday, March 30th. I'd like to start today by thanking Alex Rabinian, who is our on-screen American Sign Language interpreter, and off-screen we have Polly Brooks joining us today. I hope you're all doing well and continuing to stay home and stay safe and keep your distance from each other. I hope your families are making it through this time as we're trying to flatten that curve to keep this virus from spreading through our community. The latest news is that the COVID-19 cases do continue to climb in Washington state, which means we must continue to stay at home and as much as possible practice a very strict social distancing measures as we go about doing essential tasks. The Washington State Department of Health announced 586 new cases yesterday. That brings our state's total cases to nearly 5,000. And for that reason, it underscores the need that we continue our social distancing in our community. The impacts of this pandemic are being felt by many. This is truly a difficult time, and we have to do everything possible to flatten that curve, to spread the virus out. The more we practice our measures, the sooner we can come down on the other side of that curve and hopefully stop the spread of the virus and the devastating social and economic impacts to our community. Within the city limits of Vancouver, we have one hospital, Peace Health. It's important that we stay informed and know what to do if we feel sick, and it's imperative that our hospital system doesn't become overloaded, limiting their ability to treat those that are truly experiencing the pandemic. It's true that we have a shortage of personal protective equipment and a shortage of testing available here and throughout the state. All of your elected officials have been working and advocating both at the state and federal level to get our first responders and healthcare professionals the personal protective equipment they need. There's a scarcity of tests for the COVID-19 here in Vancouver and Clark County. The priority for testing, though, goes to our healthcare workers and first responders. Clark County Public Health has been advocating for more test kits, and we are all working diligently to get the supplies that we need. Testing is not currently available to the general public here in Clark County. At this time, Peace Health Hospital in Vancouver is only testing people for the virus who fall in several high-risk categories. This includes those needing to be admitted to the hospital and those who are at the highest risk of spreading the virus to others, including healthcare and our first responders. Our hospitals and our public health agencies hope to be able to provide more testing in the future as soon as more test kits are available. What should you do if you start to feel sick and think you may have the symptoms? Well, Clark County Department of Health has this advice for you. If you have mild symptoms, stay home. Stay away from others until 72 hours after the fever is gone and other symptoms improve. If your symptoms get worse, you will need to seek medical care. So call in advance to your doctor to make a plan to see what potentially you may need and who you may be exposing. Your doctor will determine whether or not you need to be tested. If you have a condition that puts you in an increased risk category, for example, over 60, or pregnant, or have other medical conditions, be sure to contact your doctor right away if you're sick. Public health experts are advising people who are mildly sick with what might be COVID-19 to call a doctor about the symptoms but stay home. People who feel sick and want to be tested should call first, not show up to their doctor. If you don't have a regular doctor, it's recommended that you call first and not visit a hospital or emergency room. If you don't have a doctor or insurance, you can contact a local community healthcare clinic, and we'll post a website on this video to access our community clinics. But this week, it's important that if you are feeling ill, do not show up at your doctor, your hospital, or your clinic. Please call first. This week will be an important one to stay up to date on the news. Governor Inslee has said that we can't ease up yet. The current stay-at-home order might need to be extended. In fact, the governor had a 2 o'clock press conference today, and he discussed how to report violations of the executive orders. You can find that information on the state website, coronavirus.wa.gov. Again, coronavirus.wa.gov. We'll be monitoring the governor's websites and news and share that with you as soon as we have it. But be sure to go to our own website for the latest news and updates on the city's response, and you'll find sections such as the frequently asked questions section, and there's a way to submit a question to us. Take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, call your parent, check on a neighbor. Thank you for joining us today. We'll continue to work with you to flatten that curve. Thank you so much.